What's good, my friends? So today we're going to be installing a big brake kit on the Datsun 510. This is the Techno Toy tuning micro big brake kit for the front. I haven't managed to identify what the back or what the rear axle is yet, the type for it, because this Datsun 510 isn't something which you would have come across because it's like a Southeast Asian model, so it has leaf springs, and I think and I hope it's going to be similar to the wagon, because if it is, then I can get a micro big brake kit for the rear as well as a handbrake and so on and so forth, because it doesn't have a handbrake at the moment. But I just need to figure that out. For you guys in the States and most other parts of the world, it's got independent rear suspension and it's, you know, significantly better than the leaf springs. But hey, this is all I could get and it's the only one I could source, and it's my dream car. So guys, this is the big brake kit from Techno Toy Tuning. It actually arrived really quickly, so kudos to them. It comes with everything that you need aside from tools and fluid, basically. So we've got new steel braided lines, all the hardware, which is very good to see. We've got a little Jasper there, bless him. And it's Willwood calipers. It's got really good rotors. I went with slotted, not drilled, and we've got Willwood brake pads as well, high performance. So the reason why I'm doing this, for those that don't know, oh no, you're not going to know this at all, I don't think I explained this. The front brake caliper, the seals have gone, and it was always my intention to upgrade the brakes. I didn't want to do it soon, because obviously it's a lot of money, but I've had to because I can't drive the car because it's just pissing brake fluid everywhere. So I've had to do it, but we're going to get the car in the back, get it up on jack stands, and begin the process of this install. So first things first is, of course, taking the wheels off or jacking up, you know, the car. We're also going to be changing the wheel studs because these are wrecked. The threads on here are awful. These lug nuts work, but they only work because they've been ground on with bad threads. So it's bad threads on bad threads. So I've got new wheel studs, and I've got new lug nuts as well. But because we've got to take all of this apart, might as well use that as the opportunity to change the fronts. So that's why I don't really care about using, you know, the impact wrench on it. We've then got to take the caliper off first, because we're going to pop that over here just to rest. And then we've got to take this off so we can take the whole hub off, because we've also got to take the dust shield off. Fun times. Pretty involved, to be honest. It's not a quick, well, it shouldn't be a quick one. We'll do this one side and then I probably will stop recording so I can do the other side quickly. Right, Jasper? You come on and see what Daddy's doing. I think I get some gloves. So you've got to ease this off because you don't want to damage it either. Cool, packed full of grease, that's what we like to see. Although not really, because we now got to get the cotter pin off. Yeah, get some tissue paper. So you've got a cotter pin in here, split pin, whatever you want to call it. You've got to bend that back so you can get it out. You can reuse these. I will be reusing this one. And whilst I'm under here as well, I've got to check the steering, because I might need to order some more steering components, bushes and stuff, because I still can't fix the steering, annoyingly. So there's most of the stuff off, and now I've got to get this nut off here, which I think is going to be the same. Nope. 22 maybe. Nope. 24 maybe? Or is it going to be an odd size that I actually don't have? Wow, what the hell? 27. All right then. That works as well, I guess. Cool. Bearing looks good. Pop that in there. Cool. So now that this is ready to go, I'm just going to take this off. You do it in whatever order you want, to be honest. It doesn't really matter. These will be like a 17. Probably. I want to say 18. Oh no, bigger. All right. 19. And it's raining as well. Good times. Good times. Love it when it rains, don't you? Guys, you don't love it when it rains? I love it when it rains. I'm all about the rain. In fact, you know, fuck's sake. Oh no. Get the extendo on one of them at least. I don't want to mess around with this too much because it is pissing down rain. That should be right. So down there and then into there, I guess. Okay, right, anyway. Manual tools as we can. Ow! I didn't need that, it's fine. I didn't need my thumb. You don't need thumbs, do you? I don't need thumbs for anything. Ratchet. Ah, the right tools makes the job so much easier. And quicker. And that's what we like. Okay, this is a lot more involved than I thought it was. So I had to disconnect the whole coilover shock from way up there yonder, down there, take them off, because I need to swap them from side to side. So we've got it disconnected here. I do actually have like a proper coilover on the way from Mad Dat. So annoyingly, I'm gonna have to kind of repeat this process when it arrives, but it's not here. I want to drive the car. It's not due to be here for, you know, like a month or so. So we're gonna swap this, we're basically gonna swap this round. So this is at the front, because it's got a clear steering. So we're gonna do the same thing on this side now, and then put it all back together and then actually install the big brake kit. Well, today's gone from bad to worse, weather-wise anyway. So we've got one side in. These bottom bolts have been an absolute nightmare that hold the coilover in. They're a joke, they're really not fun, and I'm struggling on this one side. So I'm going to persevere, try and get them in. It's these bolts here. I literally just can't get them through there. It just won't go in. So we're going to give it another go, because we still actually haven't even done the caliper part, which is, yeah, stressful. Right, that one side has absolutely defeated me. So what we're going to do is now just quickly, because one side is on at the very least, we're going to work on doing that one side. So we're going to get the new wheel studs in, so we can fit the new lug nuts. And you do that actually with it's basically a bearing. So those people do it with like spacers and a lug nut. but you can do it with this little tool here, which is just a tapered bearing. So you see in there, taper, and then a bearing on the other side, and that works as well. That's actually the tool we're supposed to use. It's really cheap. So we're going to take this apart, which you've got to flip it over, take some bolts off, and then it will detach the disc from the hub itself, and then we can bosh these out, put the new ones in, then put the new brake rotor on, and then go from there. So what you want to do is just gently flip this round, and you can see the bolts here that will detach it. You don't know what size they are. Are they? Might be 15. Yep, 15. So, and we got new hardware from Techno Toy Tuning, so that's fine as well. One rounded head there, so that's fun. We'll get that in a minute. So this one's been a bit of a pain in the ass. Why is that doing that? Right, okay. We will. One might be the wrong size. It's just ever so slightly rounded. Yeah, it's just ever so slightly rounded, so it's not gripping. Bugger. So we'll try a 14. Okay. That's not. Oh, nothing goes to plan. Nothing ever goes to plan. Some lube-a-dooby up in there. That's a bit better. We'll try it with this. Like brace it. Oh, fucking hell. I might have to get an adapter. Just jam it on there. I don't really want to do this, but I have to because I don't have the purchase. There you go, that's fine. Anyway, so then this bearings come out the other side. So then this should detach now. Well, should being the optimal word. It's looks like it's pretty stuck on there actually. So you've got to try and detach this from this, but if yours is like mine, it's pretty on there, to be honest. Wow, that is on there. So I managed to get it separated. I managed to literally split my finger open with a mallet. So that was good fun. That was incredibly painful. And I can't get these studs out because I've lost my hammer. So that's really annoying. So I'm gonna have to take a hiatus from this now and try and find my hammer so I can get the studs out, because I need to put the new studs in before I do anything else, which is really, really, really frustrating. Like it's like one step forward, two steps back sort of thing. It's really annoying. I don't know where my hammer is. It's just one of those things, it's just gone. So like I've been looking around. I mean, it doesn't help that this is an absolute mess of a worktop, but you know, if it was here, it would be here, and it's not. So I don't quite know where it is. So I might have to order another one, and then unfortunately leave that up there, which is not what I want to do. Not very particularly safe. I think it really fucking hurts. This was supposed to be a quick and easy job, and now it's not. Really, really annoying, but never mind. Such is life. I will reconvene when I have a hammer and I can keep going with this job. Okay, same day. This is my makeshift hammer, but it worked, and I got them out. I was just rummaging through my tool drawers and found this, and I just thought, well, I'll just try it out on the off chance that it works, and it did. So we'll at least put the new studs in. You can see how truly wrecked these are. I mean, the threads are they're just fucked basically. So we'll do the new ones. They are extended studs, so because I've got well, they're extended because I've also got new lugs as well. Although they might be too big now, actually, looking at it. We'll see. So what you do, you get your new wheel stud, you put it through. God, they are long. I don't know whether that's going to be right. I think I might have bought two long ones. Damn. I can buy tuner lugs. That's okay. It's all right. It's okay. The thing is, once these are in, even if they're not right for the lug nuts that I've got, then I can buy new ones with a hole in. So basically, you do this. You put this on, and it's this bearing, and it goes there, and then you drill the lug in. You drill the lug nut into there, and it pops the spline basically. So this is how you actually do wheel studs, or how you should do wheel studs anyway. But again, looking at it, I think maybe these are not long enough. I don't think these are long enough. They're not even long enough for that. No. Oh shit. Okay. Alright, well I can't. Oh, this is such a fail of a mission. God damn. Maybe I ordered too long studs, but then these. Yeah, okay. For fuck's sake. I mean, I could hack it. I could cut them. I could cut them. Don't really want to do that though. These are meant to be if you had spacers, and there is a spacer on the back. That's why I ordered them, because I thought, well, thought it would work. But you also don't want really long wheel studs either, do you? Let's be honest. Okay, this is a fail for now. I'll order some more wheel studs, and then we'll reconvene and put this back together. Alright, welcome guys, we are back a few days later. Got new wheel studs, standard size for Datsun. These are like 240Z ones, but should work all the same. And they should work with the new lug nuts as well. So we're going to put the new wheel studs in, and then we're going to attach the new rotors, which are in there, to the hub. And then put all the bearings back in. I know a lot of people will be looking at this going, you haven't replaced the bearings or the grease. I know, don't worry, because this is going to have to come back up eventually, and I know there's crap everywhere. This is going to have to come back up eventually, because I've got fully adjustable coilovers on the way, and so they've got to go in anyway. So all of this actually has to come off again, and then I've got a new bearing kit as well. So don't worry, I've thought about it, we've got it sorted, don't worry. But this is just to at least mean I can drive it for the time being and then enjoy it. So let's set you down, let's get these new wheel studs in, and then get the new brake rotors on, which will be nice. I did try and clean this up, by the way. Lost my wire wheel. This is all like ground in paint. This isn't grease, this is paint, which is a bit annoying, but never mind. I'm looking to get some billet ones anyway. So anyway, let's set you down and get these nice new wheel studs in. These are so short, this bearing doesn't even work. For fuck's sake. So so the reason why I bought this is so I could get these in. This is a bearing. Well, you know, I explained it. It's so they're so bloody short and stubby, they won't get. For goodness sake. Epic fail. Literally every step of the way, this has been a huge fail. Every goddamn step of the way, this has been a fail. Why can't I just get one thing right with this stupid car? One thing, just one thing would be good. Just one thing. Are these right? These better be right now as well. Yeah, they are right. For fuck's sake. So guys, if you've got short, stubby little... It won't work, basically, is what we're saying. This is really annoying. Anyway, wash as it is, guys, wash as it is. Right, done. Not how I wanted to do it. You guys know that. I've already said it. I'm not going to explain it again. But we're done. So now we'll get the brake rotors out and the new hardware. Now update on the cut finger from the rubber mallet. Split my finger right open. Very painful. Not nice. Anyway. So here we have nice new rotor. Okay, so what we're going to do, we've got these really nice billet adapters. So we'll pop one out the way. Pop that there. so the ribs are facing upwards, and then here, so you're trying to think of it, the sort of face, I guess, is facing downwards, I guess would be the sort of best way to put it. Sorry, facing like this. Sorry, I'm getting all messed up now. And you need to orient it so it lines up. So as you can see, lines up there, 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 and then the internal ones will be where the hub then goes. So we're going to lock this down again with the hardware that it came with. I think you're about to run out of battery as well, so I will change your batteries and we'll reconvene when this is all together. But this is really nicely done, actually. So you can see, I think it even comes labelled. So you say hat for hub, bracket to flange, hat to rotor, caliper to bracket. So hat to rotor, hat to hub. So it should be these, hat to rotor. So nice new hardware, lock washers as well. So now what we do, pop this inside this way. Oh. And it should, with some force, or is this still different? For fuck's sake. This is actually different. Oh no, I thought this would work. There are some huge differences here with what I'm working with, annoyingly. There's just a few millimeters. This is almost... No, I actually don't think this is going to work by the looks of it. No, unless I get this machined. It's literally a few millimeters off. Wow. You can see it there, where it's scraping. This won't fit. This is the differences between, I mean, it's just a few mil, but I did clean it. I mean, I don't get it. I don't get it. So it fits in there, but then it won't go any further. Good times. And I can't machine that down. Oh, brilliant. Good times. Love this. Literally won't go in. Won't go in. Brilliant. Just what you want. So this is a fail on installing this. Guess it won't go in. Let me reconvene un momento and try and figure out what's going on here. Right, I've messaged Technotoy Tuning. I'm going to leave all this for now. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put the old rotors on. Because all of this all needs to come off anyway, like I said, and new bearings need to go on anyway when the coilovers arrive. So I'm going to see what they say, but I'm going to put the old rotors on for now. And then, yeah, hopefully the bracket distance doesn't change it too much. My fear here, right, is that when this is in here and is up against here like this, as you can see there, is that the bracket is made for that. So this spacer. So I'm hoping this doesn't change it too much, meaning I can still fit the wheelwoods. Hopefully. Rubbish. This is rubbish. It's just a few millimeters off. We'll see what they say, but we'll fit the old rotors back on for now anyway. I'll come back when I've done that. Right. This has been a fail from start to finish, and the fails don't stop there. So I thought, well, we'll get the caliper, we'll get the caliper out and just have a look, As you can see, all lines up as it should, right? These are beautiful, mind you. These are really nice. And I think to myself, okay, cool. So the hubs won't fit in the rotor. That's annoying. Maybe we'll get it machined down. We'll see what they say. But at least, as you know, I've already said, at least we'll be able to get this in, right? Well, completely wrong. Yeah, buddy. Completely wrong, actually. And this is where the problems are. I don't understand what on earth is going. Jasper, you need to get out of the way, mate. Good boy. Get out of the way. Good boy. There you go. Good lad. This. Oh yeah, fits there. Doesn't fit down there. Doesn't fit at all. In fact, it's not remotely the same. It's not remotely the same. So I'm now going to have to talk to Mad Dat, who I ordered the coilovers off, because I don't know. I mean, the coilovers will fit, right? At the end of the day, coilovers will fit. This model, if they've got the thing on the underside there, these bolts here, right? But I don't know if this is going to work, because the Australian market, the US market, I don't know if they're the same. So this car now has to just stay up here on jack stands until I've got the coilovers. But I'm going to have to get the measurements of this caliper bracket from here to here to make sure this will even work now. This is a shit show. I'm going to have to get a machine shop to machine down the rotor, the sort of rotor bracket, because I can't get them to machine down the hub. I need the hubs unless I get new hubs. But then if I get new hubs, well, I don't know how to get new hubs. I don't know what hubs I've got. This is an absolute shit show. I've just put the new wheel studs in. This is a fail, and this may stop all work on the 510 now, the videos, because I didn't think that there was that much of a difference in the market, but apparently there really is. This is a shit show. So I can't. Basically, let me sit down. I've got to stop. I've got to stop work on the car because I can't drive it, because there's no point me putting the car back together because the caliper's leaking. That was the whole point of doing this. I only upgraded the coilovers because I'd have all of this off, so I was like, well, might as well. So fucking hell. If the new coilovers, the distance on the bracket is right for this, right, then that's fine. I can get that machine down to fit the old hubs. I can do that. I can get that done if the coilovers are right. So I'm going to go now. I will do a service on the car whilst it's up in the air, so we'll see some more content on it. I'm a few more videos in, so hopefully when this releases I will have the coilovers and it'll all work. So this is the to be continued. I don't even know if the rest of it's going to work. Fuck! This is my own fault. It must be my own fault. It has to be my own fault. But I didn't think there'd be that much of a difference between the markets. But apparently the differences are huge. And this is a Thailand model. But apparently the differences are really, really, really big. So this has been a huge fail of a video, and I'm so sorry. I'm really bummed out by this. I'm really annoyed. But it'd be easier to get that machine down by a few mil, by a millimeter. It's literally just a millimeter. Just needs to go, and then it's done. Than it would be to get the hubs done, because I need the hubs. So the next video will either be me putting it all together and it works, or me off to find a machine shop to get this machine down with a hub. Thanks so much for watching. Take care.